It was astonishing listening to Keir Starmer's proposals. I think Labour are taking the public for fools. Many of the things he was announcing are things that they are voting against right now. We brought in salary thresholds when we were in government just before the election. The first thing Keir Starmer did in coming in was scrap them. So now he's saying that he's going to have a white paper to look at the same proposals he just scrapped later. Labour are taking us for fools.
So he's changed his mind, you're saying, on several aspects of this, but from what he's announced this morning, English proficiency has to be improved, scrapping the health and care visa. Are they sensible measures?
Well, we need to tackle the high number of people coming into this country. Immigration is too high. So we want to support all the sensible and good measures that will help bring it down. But we have a bill in Parliament right now where none of those measures are going in. We've been putting things in. He has been voting against them. Take indefinite leave to remain. We wanted it to be 15 years. It's too quick, the rate at which people get British citizenship. We need to do something about that. He's watered that down to 10 years and again kicked it into the long grass. But of course we want to see sensible measures on migration. It is far too high. My party has acknowledged that. But what I have done now that we are under new leadership is get everyone in my party to sign up to the new, much tougher proposals.
Your proposal is to have a cap on migration. The Conservatives had caps before and then exceeded them. Do you concede that the Conservatives in government failed on migration, and do you take responsibility for that as a member of the Cabinet?
No, I was not running that Cabinet, but more importantly, it was not a legal cap. It was just an informal one. I'm talking about putting serious things into legislation, like a cap on the number of people coming into the country, until we deal with the situation that we're in. The fact of the matter is that public services are being strained. There are many people coming in. There's not enough housing. People can't get GP appointments. That's the problem that we're trying to solve. Simply letting more and more people in or kicking tough solutions and decisions into the long grass with a white paper is not going to solve the problem that we have right now. We need to deal with this now. There is a bill in Parliament, there are measures which we've put in that Labour has scrapped, and what they should do is accept some of our amendments. We can work together on this, but they don't want to work together, they want to kick it into the long grass.
So do you believe these measures will slash migration, as Keir Starmer says they will?
I think Labour are taking us for fools, quite frankly. I think they are taking us for fools. This is nowhere near the scale of the change that we need to see. There's only one party that is serious about solving this issue. We're not, like Reform, announcing more ministers. That's not what's going to solve the problem. What will solve the problem is systemic change. Things like disapplying the Human Rights Act. We had a deportations bill last week that had that as well as several tougher measures. Labour has had an announcement this morning that's about watering down good proposals. It's not good enough. They are taking us for fools.
Can I just ask you finally, the care sector are very concerned about these measures, saying they won't be able to recruit people from abroad. They will be short of people to look after our elderly and vulnerable. Would you encourage British people to take some of those jobs, to fill some of those vacancies?
Absolutely. We need to make sure that we have enough people in our country working before we start looking to other countries. And this is one of the things that has helped drive up the costs and the scale of migration, because it isn't just the workers who are coming in, it's also the dependents that they bring in. That's when it stops being a net benefit and becomes a net cost. The small boats crisis is getting worse. It is a lot worse than it was this time last year. Labour are doing nothing on it. They need to do things now, and there are opportunities and proposals now that they can take forwards, not just announce a white paper looking to the future.